we'd like to do. I mean, I got a couple of ideas in my head. I don't know if Susan and Moen would like it, but I'm going to bring it up and see, because I think we'd like to have fun too.
Oh, definitely. Myself, I think probably not only fun things, but with today's health issues, I think probably more health shows with our
Maybe
Asian
so.
community. But at the same time, I
Consumers could
wouldn't,
come on.
right,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't mind seeing maybe some, what do they call it, line dancing, or the, you know, step dancing.
Well, there's not going to be too much kicking.
Right.
And Anna, when did you come on the show?
It's been about, you started before me, so it's been about 3 years and a half
Yep.
now is when I started.
Do you enjoy it?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I came, I was introduced by Miria Clements, who's a crew member also.
Yeah.
She invited me to come, and I was very surprised when I got there, how nice everything was set up, all the work, and the staff that's involved. Also, the fun we had together.
That's true.
I decided from then on that I would start the show. My main focus is behind the scene on camera.
Yeah, you're on the camera.
That's what I love to do. Of
Yeah.
course, I do need to expand my horizons. Maybe I'll boot into Marsha's position at some point and do audio.
Yeah, that's good. It might be good
But-
to switch up a little bit too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You'll love camera, believe me.
Oh, yeah.
It is wonderful.
Yeah.
My fear is dropping it.
Oh, no, it's
she's-
great.
You got that's a
It's
good
great. We have
straight.
great teachers back there. Everything works fine.
I think the nice part is it's a whole different aspect of what we do for a living.
course.
Mhm,
And
yes.
it's kind of nice. It's kind of a different outlet. And
It's a stress release.
it's a stress
Oh, yeah.
release, yeah, although it's kind of stressful to get before we start the show, but,
Oh, yes.
but it is kind of something
Oh, yeah,
different and
it's
fun, and we
wonderful.
can kind of help consumers watch something different in the community and all about us,
Yes.
which
yes.
we don't usually talk about ourselves.
Of course.
We want to think of the future too, so if you come up with any good ideas for the cable, like I say, anyone who wants to join in, that would be great. They can
Yes,
come
yes,
down.
yes. We're looking for volunteers.
All the time.
Yes.
Even more co-workers too.
Oh, yeah, I'm
'Cause,
sure.
I mean, they don't know what they're missing.
They don't know what
We're
they're missing.
having
We're
a
fun.
great time.
We're a
yes.
great crowd, aren't
Yes,
we? Yeah.
yes,
We have to tell people that, but
Of
maybe they'll
course.
find out we really are.
yes, it's great.
So tell us a little bit about your job that you do at Gliss.
I'm a case manager at Gliss. I've been a case manager at Gliss for 10 years now. What I do is I go out and I complete a full assessment. I go to the client's home, of
Yeah.
course, and complete a full assessment, and I come back to the office and present that case to an interdisciplinary team, which is considered of the supervisor and the nurse.
Yep.
A lot of individuals involved, and we all review the case as to what is best needed for that individual.
I think that's the big
I
important
mean,
part of
it goes on, the case manager position, it goes on. I mean, we do public benefits,
Oh,
of
there's a
course.
lot to it.
It's a
of
lot
course.
involved.
And don't forget the computer.
Oh, the computer,
Lots
that's
of
the
computer
beginning.
stuff. Yeah.
Everything we,
But you're still with us. You're still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is great.
it's
wonderful.
great, it's great.
Now, Marsha, your position is a little different as the intake case manager,
Yes.
because you're the first person that gets to see the client.
Right, we go out to do the initial assessment
Yeah.
to see what services the clients are in need of. We do the whole evaluation, check, get papers all signed that are necessary, and just to see how they are doing themselves. And I know like sometimes we may have clients that may not want services or don't think they need services, but then, we look and see sometimes that they really do, they may not realize. And after we've done that, we come back to the office and do the same thing, the interdisciplinary
Yeah. The meeting,
right.
Yep.
And then once we have completed it, have gotten approval for whatever services are going to be, then we turn it over to the case manager, who will
Yeah.
follow the client as long as the client is continuing
Yep.
services.
And I think we always have to think about the budget.
Yes.
But people don't realize in the community that we have a lot of different programs. programs.
Yes.
And each program has a different kind of a budget. It depends if the client is really a sick person and needs more
Right.
services.
Yes.
It's a higher budget, we can provide more service. So I think, we're always thinking.
Yes.
I mean, that's, when you go out on the intake, I mean, you have to bring a pack of stuff with you because you don't know what the person might be eligible for.
Right.
What kind of benefits?
Yes, right. We bring the public benefits
Oh,
package
boy.
that Ann was speaking of.
That's a
They go
lot.
over- It could be anywhere from mass health, fuel assistance, food stamps.
If they're a veteran, there's
Yes,
programs for
for that,
veterans
the
and spouses.
ride, you name it,
Yep.
handicap, we try to cover most anything that the client may need.
I think the audience would be hearing these programs and saying, oh, so those are the people that do those things.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of times, they think, they're not aware of it. They think of the Meals on Wheels or the rides, and
Right.
that's all they think about, but there's a lot more
Yes.
to it,
Yes.
And
it's kind of amazing too, how, some of our clients are aware of how extensive the programs that we have.
exactly,
That we
or
can
what they might
provide.
be eligible for.
Right.
I mean, that's our job to
Yes.
Yes.
tell people in the community, I want to make sure that we thank everybody, you guys, we're here today doing the show together, so thanks a lot for coming to do the show, instead of being behind the scenes,
Of course.
right? And we want to make sure we thank all of the crew that does the cable
Yes.
show.
Yes.
Because, it takes time from our job,
Right.
and we come down to the cable or the Comcast cable show, and we have to do everything in the studio, and it takes time, but we do it for the folks who are watching the show, and I hope that
Yes.
more people would watch the show. And we really enjoy it, we have a good time, and get some information out there. And we don't want to forget about Pedro, who works at cable.
Yes.
I mean, he's always helping us and
He's
willing to
great.
do anything we need to have done, and there's a lot to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we're making it simple,
Oh,
but
yeah.
there's a lot
Yes.
to do.
Yes.
So thank you, guys. I think I'll see you in about 10 minutes back in the office.
Yes, thank
And
you.
we've had a great time. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.